Lookalike audiences are audiences Facebook creates based on a database that you decide. As an example, a video lookalike audience means Facebook will match your video viewers with its giant database and find similarities between these people who watched your video for a specific amount of time. Then create a wider audience of people similar to your viewers. That new audience is a lookalike audience. What makes lookalike audiences work so well is because instead of showing your video ads to any random person on Facebook, the algorithm only shows your ads to a specific audience of people who are similar to people who already watched it for a certain percentage. This makes them more likely to be interested in your product displayed in the ad, and thus more likely to become customers. Video lookalike audiences are interesting because you could create audiences based on how much a person has watched your video. Usually, the people who watch your video until the end are the most interested people and the easiest to turn into customers. So, creating a lookalike audience based off of this segment of viewers would be a smart thing to do. Let's see how easy it is to create and launch a campaign to a video lookalike audience with Scalify. This will automatically generate the necessary custom audiences, create the lookalike audiences from them, and then run new ad sets targeting these lookalike audiences using the page posts you want, and even break your audiences down by gender and age groups if you choose to for more accurate split testing, a process that will take you hours of work to manually do using Facebook. Go to your Scalify app. Go to Video Lookalike Audiences. Select the ad account you want these audiences created on. You can choose to create a new campaign or use an existing one. So let's give our campaign a name, LLA Video 1, as an example. Then we find one or many page posts we'd like to run as an ad to these audiences. We can search by campaign or by page. Usually, searching by campaign is better since searching by page would pull up all of the posts, which is less organized. Make sure the post contains a video. Click on the campaign. Choose an ad set. Select the post we want to use as an ad and hit Next. Then next, we can select which audiences we want to be the sources of our lookalike audiences. We can select by how long people have watched the video for, from 3 seconds to 95% of the video. Let's select 50% for this demo. We can also make copies of this ad set if we want to by changing the number next to ad set copies. Click Next when we're done. We can select the country of the audience. Let's put United States as an example. And as you can see, with Scalify, we can create lookalike audiences up to 20% of the country's population. Facebook only allowed us through the Business Manager to create lookalike audiences up to 10%. But with Scalify, we can go double as deep using the Facebook API. You can create one lookalike audience of 0 to 1%, or you could create up to 20 audiences and have them go from 0 to 1%, 1 to 2%, and so on. On the ad set settings, we find the daily budget. This is the daily budget every single one of the ad sets we're creating will have. So if you have a $100 a day budget for this campaign and you've selected to create 10 audiences, then you'll want to set the daily budget to $10. For now, let's select $20. We can also select the age we're targeting. Targeting by age segments is something we'll talk about in a minute. For now, let's select 18 through 65. We can select the gender, men or women or both, all. And we can optimize these ad sets for conversions, landing page views, link clicks, impressions, and daily unique reach. For now, let's select conversions. Placements means where you want Facebook to display your ad. We can select which types of devices we'd like, desktop or mobile, and which platforms we want. Usually, we want to be on the Facebook and Instagram feeds, but you can select as many or as little as you want. Here's the coolest thing. We can actually break down these audiences by age and genders. Let's select Split Ages. We could split ages by 9 years. So now it creates 5 different ad sets for us. Male-female 18 to 27, male-female 28 to 37, male-female 38 to 47, male-female 48 to 57, and male-female 58 to 65. Each of these is a separate ad set based on the age group. Isn't that amazing? We could also get deeper and split these audiences by gender. Let's select Split Genders. As you can see now, it split all of the audiences we already had into 2 and doubled how many audiences we have by having an audience for each pair of age group and gender. We can play with how many audiences we want by changing the age group size. So instead of 9 years, we could have 3 years, or 2 years, or 20 years. It all depends on how specific we want to get. When we're done, we click Next. And it shows us a summary of what we just did, an estimated time Scalify will take to create this campaign with these many ad sets, ads, custom audiences, and lookalike audiences for us. The last thing would be for us to choose if we want to enable these ad sets or not. If this sounds good to you and you're ready to start publishing these ad sets as soon as they're created by Scalify, then enable this feature. If not, and you'd like to go in and review things manually one last time before launching the ad sets, then make sure it's ticked off. That's it. And when we're done, we click Scale and let Scalify do its job. Creating this massive campaign only took us a couple of minutes. Creating one of these ad sets with the campaign and everything would take us at least 5 minutes each in the Facebook ad interface. If we created just 10 ad sets, that's 50 minutes to create this campaign. No wonder why nobody is doing this. Scalify is your competitive advantage to get super specific with your ad sets and get results faster than your competitors and be the one to win the market. In this video, we learned what are video lookalike audiences, the power of video lookalike audiences, examples of video lookalike audiences, how to create video lookalike audiences and launch your campaign at the same time in Scalify, how Scalify saves you massive amounts of time and energy and allows you to find targeted audiences and scale much more efficiently and effortlessly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.